Hi there Virgo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be your weekly intuitive reading for September 28th through to October the 4th. Virgo, hope you are doing really well this week. Let's get started with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what the overarching message or theme is for you for Virgo. Oh, okay, I'm taking the one that flipped. We've just had this for Capricorn. Yes, just say yes. So if you arrived at this reading, Virgo, with a question that you wanted an answer to, this could be the green light to move ahead. It could be a yes. And this energy, asks you to not overthink things and just say yes, because sometimes when we can over-engage, the ego mind, we get caught up in the analyzing and it stops us from making that intuitive decision. So we want to make our decisions from a place of fact and logic. What do we know about it? What are the numbers if this is a business or a financial thing? And then on top of that, obviously it has to be viable. And then intuitively, how do we feel about it? Does it light us up? Does it make us feel open, or does it make us feel contracted? Let's go to the yogic path. And of course it's natural to feel nervous when we're making a big decision, but that's different from, it really doesn't feel right in the gut. You know what I mean? Yogic path for Virgo, please. Radha, well, okay, well, this is really an energy of love. Radha says, if you're not in love right now, you very soon could be. I just had to take a little peek in the book, Virgo, to get the exact meaning of this goddess. She's the goddess of passionate love and longing. It's all about deep surrender and euphoric bliss and romance. And hey, we'll see what comes up in the cards. I mean, hey, we don't always just fall in love with people. We can fall in love with our purpose and our work as well. But anyway, it's saying yes, whatever you're experiencing now could be the real deal, whether it's a passion for, a new business path or a person. Let's see what the cards have to say. Virgo, drawing the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, transitioning in your life. What has led you to this moment? Energy of Aries, the Emperor, and the Four of Cups. Current or focused energy. Yep, here we go. Maybe a new beginning with a Knight of Cups. Guys, I don't intend to turn these into love readings. I read what comes through. I probably won't limit this to love, but we will see. Near future outcome, please, for Virgo. Ooh, well, we're going to have to release something in order to pursue this, I'm feeling. Guys, Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it could be with an Aries that we're releasing. Doesn't have to be, but just clarifying that now. Yeah. I think some of you are going to be moving out of a committed relationship or marriage to pursue someone else. Possibly you've already met this person. Hey, it could be business partnership. Five of Wands with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that. The Lovers. I've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom here. Right, guys, let's jump in. It's all here. So, Virgo. I think some of you have fallen out of interest, fallen out of love with a long-term partner, husband or wife, right? There's a sense of completion here, and there's a sense of obviously release and final judgment in the situation. There goes the Two of Cups, just noticing that. For some of you, it's because you've met someone else, or for others of you, it's because, you know, you feel like it's not it in the situation. I think when you open that vortex, you know, somebody will come in. We have the Knight of Cups here. Now, the Four of Cups kind of shows me that there has been a sense of the emotional fulfillment, the connection here waning. In the Four of Cups, we see somebody who has already started to close down the energy from the connection. Why? Because they have a greater dream. I always say that when I see this card, you know, Three Other Cups, the manifestation of something greater, a greater love, because there's a sense here that this one is just not meeting some of your needs. Yeah, I really think that it meets your needs in terms of security, commitment, foundation. Got two number fours here, that's that foundation energy. I think you've got safety, security, financial security, home with this person. However, I feel like the love is lacking. So here, you know, doesn't matter how much they try and, you know, offer you that love, there's a sense here of not receiving it anymore or not wanting to. So the Hierophant here is, you know, about our committed relationships, our institution of life. It can be about business and that sort of thing as well. But it talks about getting to a point where you might want to go in your own direction. You know, this is a card of tradition, and there's a sense here that maybe, you know, you're wanting to break tradition, you're wanting to do things differently. Maybe you got into a kind of a traditional situation quite young, and now you are really discovering your own set of values, and you're really coming into your own and wanting to go in a new direction. So the Hierophant says, you know, have faith, you know, you can bring change to the situation. It's time to connect with what you truly want, with your rebel heart, rather than the systems that were handed down to us. You know, you must, you know, get married, have children, get a good job, mortgage, all of that sort of thing, that path that stepped out for you. I see a sense of wanting to step away from that in a sense. And the Emperor, I mean, it's the energy of Aries, but it's also the energy of getting into the driver's seat of your life now to shape your world how you want it. It's about you coming into control here and, you know, leading the charge. So how do you want to move forward? Start making that happen to build your own empire. This, of course, can be that husband and wife energy, you know, that we are moving away or completing, number 10, completing home with. And it could have been, you could have been with somebody who was older than you, more traditional, was kind of ruling the roost. And I'm kind of feeling now, Virgo, that, you know, you want to have a really even, balanced situation, to step into your own, to call the shots, to create your home and empire as you truly desire. The rain just started coming down, guys. It's very nice. So in the current focus energy, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. The Five of Wands shows to me that, you know, there is obviously conflict around the situation. It could actually be physical, not physical as in literal is what I mean, conflict in terms of, you know, arguments with this person, pettiness. It's generally that kind of bickering or people using their energy in unconstructive ways, because I kind of feel like this connection has sort of moved, you know, away from the love and kind of into that sort of energy, that tit for tat kind of energy, right? If it's not that, it can stand for your internal conflict. Well, if I want the great love of the Ace of Cups, I'm going to have to transform my situation. Number 5, we've got 555, that's your angel number. We've got 555 in this reading. You've arrived at the point of change between 1 and 10. You can either stay with this situation, but you know what you'll get if you stay in it, or you can bring inspired action to change the situation, to go forward in a new direction from here. And that point of change just could be what you need to invite in the great love that you are truly dreaming of and you have been manifesting for a while, Virgo. I mean, for some of you, you may have already met this person, and that could be the reason why the situation has come to a head anyway, because Radha says, well, you're going to be in love soon, and yes, it's true, and yes, it's time to move forward. Yes, it's time to receive the offer of the Knight of Cups. somebody who's entered your life, who's magnetic and authentic and offering you the emotional connection, the cup that you truly desire, you know, not the lacking cup, but the real cup, the overflowing cup, the cup that meets you on all sensual levels. You know, when a love is so profoundly great and deep and connected and right for you and aligned, it transforms you. It transforms your life. That's what the Ace of Cups does. So this is a new beginning in love. For some of you who've already met this person, or it is energetically available to you after this situation. However, Virgo, it's judgment time on the present situation. I can clearly see here that the present situation has, in your mind, kept you small, or kept you from, you know, that great sense of liberated freedom that you desire. You know, it's somebody else's path or journey, the Hierophant. You know, we don't want the traditional old, we want the freedom, the liberation, the great love. You know, and you've heard that angel's call. You've heard the call that it's time to assess that. Is there a second chance here or not? Because judgment's the energy that comes before the world in the major arcana, which is the last card. It is the big cyclic and karmic completion. Are you going to complete it, or are you going to stay in it? Well, I've got 10 of Wands, I've got 10 of Pentacles, and I have Judgment. And I'm seeing that you're going to complete it, because there's a sense of weight on your shoulders, of stress and burden, of carrying the desire to be elsewhere, to carrying the desire to be connected with somebody else. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so it's an awakening, and an awakening to the fact that it's time to make that final call, the final decision, the lovers, the final decision on your love, the final decision that will bring you towards soulmate partnership. Two of Cups. Yeah, I mean, the Lovers before, it was just a card of twin flames, and soulmates, guys, is about big decisions around matters of the heart. Decisions that will bring your life into harmony and balance, number 6. So I think that some of you need to make a big decision, a big judgment call to complete a connection in order to invite in the great love that I think that you have been manifesting for a while. Look at this, Hierophant again. But we've got the 5 of Cups here at the end of the reading, so it's not going to come easy. And there will be the temptation to look back at the past and feel disappointed that it didn't work out. You were probably married to this person, or you invested a lot of time and you wanted it to work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes the karmic contract is complete and then you have one with someone else. So don't look back, because that's what holds you in the depression of it. And then when we're in that charge, we can miss the 2 cups that are trying to come in. So it's going to be important to shift that 5 from conflict, internal conflict, into change, right? To come back to the portal of the heart, build that bridge over those emotional waters, come back to the heart and allow true love to enter. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. It's quite a beautiful message, though. I know it's not going to be easy, but, you know, there's some... I guess it's just meant to be. It's playing out as it's meant to. The universe is saying yes, it's the green light to move forward with this. Okay, Virgo, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It's not going to be everyone's story this week. It is quite specific. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another message.